showcase it. And that's what happened in the last championship. This championship, back to what he's known for. I mean, this is like Boomie basically brands a lot of his stuff with Diana too, because this is really where he made the name that he is one of the best Blasters players in the world. Up against Phazon's Val, which is also a Blaster from the past. Phazon has a lot of characters that he plays, but the Val, similarly, is what Phazon made such a great name for himself on. So we're going to be seeing this matchup coming up. Very excited for this best of 3.
Yeah, and here we go, already right into it. Boomie with a pretty hefty lead, damage wide, beautiful side tick.
It's gone.
Little stutter step back too. He was confident that one was going to send Phazon packing. Phazon needs to wake up a little bit because he is scrapping with the Boomie, and you cannot be taking these trades right now. You need to pull yourself back into this. Boomie again with the punish. Neutral light into jump, neutral air. Chases him down with the D light. Stars him at the same time. Phazon, are you going to get a weapon today?
Oh man, there it is finally. Picks up the sword, but I'm still baffled by how quickly he disappeared from that side sig. Under 30 seconds from Boomie against Phazon, and now the matchup. I mean, if this was 3 stocks to 3, I'd say it's pretty close, but Phazon might be returning the favor with that side sig. Got really close to taking Boomie out. Not quite as strong as the bow side sig. Oh, Boomie with a slight charge of the neutral sig. Weapon throw forces Phazon to jump, and he can't make it back no matter what. And that new KO effect coming in hot, providing the assist with the laser beams from the eyes. Nicely done. Boomie, 3 stocks to 1. A very similar... Okay, nicely done. D-Light neutral sig, but a very similar start as we saw in the previous set between Cody and Santi. Boomie amazing on the Diana so far.
Yeah, I'm very confident in Phazon's ability to adapt here. I don't know if he's going to be able to bring this game back. We'll see. His sword is very strong, but man, when you use your dodge like that, like this... Oh man, there's people like Lil Cap and Wilson who are just so good at spot dodging, right? But I feel like Boomie is especially strong at using those blasters and dodging in place and gravity canceling for the punish. Hold on. Phazon gonna have to chase Boomie to the other side here. Has time. Oh, no. He gave him the chase dodge. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Can you make it to the other side?
Jumps. Oh my goodness, that was 100% Phazon giving him the recovery. Will he be able to get the stock? Oh, those are going through.
Man.
Oh, down like ground pound didn't connect. Weapon throws go forward. Phazon gets hit by the recovery from Boomie to that recovery from himself, and he brings it back with the stock count. Not so much the damage. Boomie spent a lot of time recovering underneath the stage.
Yeah.
Oh, Phazon.
Looking for the quick one. Oh, watch out, bro. Yeah, don't want to do that. Tried to dash through Boomie. Didn't made it way too obvious. I'm just going to deal sig here, grab you, and whip you to the other side of the stage. And I ain't even using the law of cross skin. You getting lucky today.
Yeah, and Boomie showcasing to the full ability. All 3 signatures on the bow kit resulted in a KO. Side sig to start off, the neutral sig after the side light, slight slide charge to it, and then the down sig to finish off in the most intended way possible, right? Like both down sigs on the blasters and the bow from Diana are just going to take players off the other side of the stage as long as you get them at the very edge. We now see Boomie opening up with the blasters in game number 2. Let's see if they'll showcase similar mastery over the blaster sigs, because last game was basically all the bow.
Man, Phazon is improvising here, man. He messed up some conversions earlier and was still able to find a way to reset it and find the hit. This could be a huge moment. No punish. There we go. The side sig, the chop off the side. Needs one more hit, and Boomie should not be able to make it here. He's had it. What? How did he get his recovery? What? He didn't get a smacked out of him? That's crazy. Phazon thinking probably the same that I did there, that Boomie didn't have his recovery, but we did not see that star effect come out, so we should have known that he had it.
Yeah, Boomie, one of the few players that really utilizes the weakened recovery instead of a jump on blasters, which looks pretty similar to the main one.
Was it exhausted?
Yeah, so what's awesome about the blaster's exhausted recovery is that it moves you from left to right way more than it goes up to down. And that's how useful it is. It's actually better than using your jump in some scenarios, and that was one of the best scenarios to see it.
Thank you for having another set of eyes here to catch me. But I missed the good stuff. Oh, nice from Phazon, dashes through. And this time Phazon has a lead. Boomie now trying to bring it back here. That weapon throw was ridiculous. Wow. Nice call out there on the high recovery.
Downline recovery. Is that going to do it? It does. Boomie evens up the stocks, but still a slight lead for Phazon.
Right, that goes ahead and grabs himself the bow. The next spawn for Boomie will also be a bow as well. Phazon now has the gauntlets in hand, wants to be careful here, fighting Boomie on the ground because it's kind of tough for the gauntlets to deal with the spacing of a D-Light from bow, but Phazon's making it happen.
Yeah, he's doing quite well, actually. And you're right, the downlight on the bow is
Ooh, see that?
Oh,
You see that?
He gravity canceled a downlight. So downlight on Bo has amazing reach, but if you don't gravity cancel it, it's literally just hitting that spot right at your feet. So by floating above it, he avoided it and got the punish through. Phazon is doing remarkably against Boomie's Bo in game 2. Sidelight, downlight, dodges in place, canceled the dodge into a sidelight, and he dips down to avoid the neutral sig. Side sig avoided this time, down air to spike Phazon, showing that he learned a lot from his first game against Boomie, and is showing what he learned in game number 2.
And what I love is like you can very clearly see how Phazon has changed his gameplay to deal with the various weapon matchups in the game. Gravity cancel D-Light we saw earlier. Oh my god, the weapon throw as well. Going to be one of the best ways to get in on the blasters. Phazon kind of running away with this Boomie, saying, hold on, slow down, big fella. Hits him with the recovery off the top, but he's already in the orange. He has a chance to starve Phazon here, but I think Phazon is making the proper adjustments. Will he be able to secure this game though?
Yeah, we're about to find out. Boomie has control so far, but that sider breaks momentum. Went for the gravity cancel, or the slide charge pivot neutral sig, but he didn't slide down, and Boomie got a ton of damage off of that blaster string. Dashes forward, gets hit by the deal recovery, nair hits, Boomie disarmed.
Oh, that
now
was
being
chance.
starved of weapons. Oh,
Wow,
he down like that.
why didn't you recovery? Phazon looking for
oh
no way!
Some side sig. Sidelight goes through Boomie, going all the way off stage. Picks up the blasters. Doesn't get the D-Light. Was aiming for the recovery to finish. Makes it back to the stage. The side sig to spike Phazon. Despite all of the oddities coming up from Boomie, that was amazing. Boomie was on the back foot, was able to take that unarmed position in an advantage state by going for the gravity cancel sidelight into the haymaker. But Phazon kept his cool, managed to take game 2. We're going into game number 3.
I can't believe Phazon did that falling Sarah there. He should have died right there. Boomie went for the D-Light though, and that's what cost him. But I was like, the moment he did that Sarah, I thought Phazon lost the game. Boomie gave him another chance to get back in it though. And now we have ourselves this game 3. We got Demon Island, Mammoth, and Crystal Temple. They're definitely not going to Crystal Temple. Probably going to be, oh there we go.
Interesting.
Demon Island. I thought it was going to be Mammoth, as we have been conditioned to at this point. But
yeah. And Demon Island is interesting because it enables what we saw in that game, which is that Phazon side stick on sword. If you use it and gravity cancel it into a wall, you'll travel up. If you use it against a ledge, you'll spike downwards. It has a lot of different mechanics and how it interacts with the stage. And Demon Island, I feel like in particular, really enables Phazon's sword. Just because we get that spike opportunity, there's no wall to hide on. You can hit the wall, you'll travel up if somebody's at the edge, but we'll see how it goes here. Boomie, nice lead so far into game number 3 as we go back to this rematch on Demon Island.
Now, one thing I will point out is that in that game number 2, what led to Phazon being able to kind of, oh gosh, yeah, Phazon, you got a tough game ahead of you, brother. As Boomie released that first stock, but what I was going to say is that Boomie stuck almost exclusively to the bow in that second game, only going to his blasters for the final stock, and that's when he started making the comeback that almost won him the game. Now he's deciding to stay on the blasters pretty much throughout the entirety of the match, and Phazon needs to prove he can deal with it, and so far, that little string might be the start of something else. Yeah,
blasters inherently have a lot of trouble stopping gauntlets from what they want to do. You have to use a lot of resources, like you basically have to gravity cancel neutral or a downlight to stop like a gauntlet sidelight unless you're perfectly spacing. But there it is, right? Boomie going up for that gravity cancel downlight against the sword, doing amazing against Phazon despite all the opportunities Phazon had with the gauntlets, and now he might be down 3 stocks to 1 again. Nice down air, side stick hits, finishes the stock. We're at the life from Phazon.
Cha-cha slide. Phazon getting rid of that stock, but now deep red tech stock, beautiful whiff from Boomie. I guess Phazon had a chance to get a punch there, but it was a little too scared to kind of let it rip here. Gonna go ahead and try to keep it nice. Wow, tries to get into the vortex. Hold on. Ooh, big damage. Weapon throw. Tries to get the reset. Doesn't find it, but so much damage from Phazon here. That's exactly what he needed to bring himself back into this. I cannot believe the blasters hitbox on that recovery.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, Boomie is amazing at getting that pickup recovery, and the recovery just travels so far that it normally takes people off the top, especially when they're in red. But Phazon got the damage that he needed in that stock. When he saw that Boomie went for the gravity cancel neutral sig and didn't hit, he was able to bring him from yellow to orange with the gauntlets. Not a similar punish off that down light, but he is hitting a nair and down air here and there. There's one down air, went for the gravity cancel down light, didn't hit, but the neutral light connects, and Phazon went for the side sig once again. Oh, amazing! He whipped the gravity cancel side sig after Boomie whipped the down light, but Boomie was ready with that neutral light, covering all of his bases, and now Phazon is deep in the orange, and the silent recovery doesn't hit.
Phazon here, he's had a couple side lights. I'm expecting him to go for the gravity cancel side lights to either the left or the right to secure this KO. But the side sig, actually, the defibrillator coming out from Val here is going to go ahead and secure that stock. Now, the final stock of this game, a 3-set. Remember, we're not in top 8 yet.
I like... Oh,
wow, I had enough forces straight up. I had enough forces straight up. I was like, he's an orange. I think he should be able to recover at least.
Diana Dunsig is amazing.